Welcome back, friends and fellow adventurers, for part 2 and the exciting conclusion of the summoning of Utagi. I'm Alex Reed, the DM for Cocked, a real play D&D podcast, and your guide to the lands of Manassas. This week on Cocked, can the party stop Utagi from entering and stepping foot on the material plane, or will they perish at the hands of this new creature coming through the portal? Let's jump right back into the action where we left off as Lars witnessed a large hand reach through the portal and crush the skull of the acolyte standing near the portal. They heard an ominous voice ring out in Abyssal that said,
"The pawns have served their purpose. Find a way above ground. Tonight, Utagi returns to Manassas."
It is a Glabrezu that steps through the portal. You would know that based on the writings from being blood hunters. They have studied these negative realms, these negative planes, and learned what creatures come from it. A Glabrezu hasn't been seen in Manassas in 50 to 100 years, easily. So this is a big deal, him coming through the portal. The only person right now that really notices that is Lars, because the rest of you are all actively engaged.
Right.
The Glabrezu doesn't see you, because you are invisible. Well, let me double check that. He has true sight for 120 feet.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
So he steps out and he crushes the skull of the human that was back there.
Right.
And drops him and then moves into combat with Lars. Moves right into Lars's face and swings with his fist.
Uh-huh.
20 to hit.
Yeah, of course. He's not distracted by the immense sound of Lars shitting himself and seeing all this.
So you take a fist to the chest, right to the sternum,
Yeah.
and it pushes you back about 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
And you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And as it does, you see the sword that it is in his hand
Yeah.
come down, and it is just this massive cleaver that is just dripping blood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The most horrible thing Lars has ever seen or heard of. Yep.
Nah.
As he moves up to you, you see movement behind him as another shadow demon appears.
I think we need to take those pillars out. I don't know how.
Once I'm done dealing with their god, yeah, I'll take care of the pillars.
He does not have true sight, though. Only the Glabrezu has true sight. So the shadow demon just sees the Glabrezu swinging at... I mean, do you have to make a roll for that because he hit you?
Yeah, it's concentration. So I have to maintain my concentration.
He hits you for 5 damage, right? Or
Huh?
6. 6 damage. So
Yeah.
what's that check? Just a 10?
That would be a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you stay invisible.
Yeah. He can see me, but I'm like, I'm going to stay invisible.
But you hurt.
Yeah.
Well, none of the other ones can see you, though.
Yeah.
Only the Glabrezu can. So he'll come out of the portal, and he'll just run to the closest pairing, which is Haisk and Garon attacking the other two. Haisk will turn to the one that is in front of him, which appears to be the red shadow demon. I rolled an 8 plus 12 and a natural 1.
Oh, there you go.
So, and I rolled an 8 for my second one. So, Ebron, you take...
Wait,
Ooh.
Brone's a kid at this point. You mean Garone?
Or Garon. Ebron's not even born. Garon, you take 17 points of damage.
How much?
17.
Okay, that's karma right there.
You got hit with a great sword, and then you got the right damage, the fire damage. So if you have resistance to fire, you can cut.
I do not.
Yep. Didn't figure. But the other one does hit.
Watch where you swing at that thing.
Just returning the favor. The one in front of him, the red one, takes 14 points of damage. And the red shadow demon will return the favor and attack back at Haisk. don't think that hits, though. That's only 9, I believe. Yep, 9, so he misses. Swings, misses. And Lars, you're up again.
Okay, Lars, while maintaining his invisibility, knowing obviously this creature can see him, would like to also cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
Would you allow that to...
That would drop your invisibility, right?
Why? I'm just asking why.
Because
It's not concentration.
It's not concentration? Then I don't think it would.
So basically, what I'm thinking is other things of me would appear, but again, only to him, because I'm currently concentrating on...
Well, I would say the other ones will appear.
Okay.
But you won't.
Okay.
Because you are invisible. So you're creating mirror image, so you're creating the ones that appear, but you are not.
Yeah, but he can still see all of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the shadow demons would be super confused because all of a sudden a bunch of you just appear, and you weren't even there to begin with. So.
Yep. I think that's right. I mean, that's an action. I think, let me double check, make sure there's nothing I can do with those. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's my action. There's nothing else I can.
Gotcha.
I don't have a... wait, to activate my right, that's a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to activate my Crimson Right. It's lightning. So I guess I poke myself in the butt with my rapier and...
Where?
I don't know, butt. I don't know.
That's how he activates his right.
They take damage for that or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1d4.
D4.
Well, you're probably a d6 because you're level 8.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, of course. 3.
Roland, you're up.
So you said that the portal, there's like above it, like above the portal, one of those sigils is hanging.
Well, it's on top of the... So as it goes around, it's like a rune at the very top.
Okay. Could I do an insight check or something to think that it's either the pillars that's keeping the portals open or it's that rune?
Sure.
Okay. What check would it be? Like Arcana or whatever?
Yeah, Arcana.
Okay. 19.
So you've heard of these rituals before? You've heard of these portals being opened in between the realms? You know that the portals are technically open all the time, but it's when it's the thinnest that more like the larger creatures can get through. So it does affect you to travel through the portals, but when, like during the solstice, when the actual veil between planes is the thinnest, it's easier to step through. You don't need to be pulled through, in a sense.
Okay. So I don't think... So this portal's just active all the time. Nothing's really keeping it open.
Yes, and you believe that is why this temple was most likely sealed, was to keep them in so they couldn't get out.
Okay. I guess with that, Roland's just gonna take another shot at the shadow demon in front of him. 27. Yeah, 27.
27 hits. Are you shooting...
The one that I shot at already. The one that I did 52.
So you lost sight on him because he drifted into the shadows. I would say you could probably help him if you want to use your reaction to help on this round, since you're up shortly, to give him a straight roll versus disadvantage on it, because it disappeared. So you would basically point it out to him.
He has advantage from silvery barbs that he can use too, though.
No, he used the advantage from silvery barbs and got his grit point back.
That's right. I'm keeping up with the game, guys. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use reaction to help you.
Okay.
So it's just a straight roll.
Anything
So
from my
what you already
So
rolled?
27.
Yep. Okay. So you turn and you just kind of take a shot in the direction that Gustar pointed to.
Okay.
And you hit.
14.
14?
Yeah.
14 points of damage. And that is a magic weapon, correct?
Correct.
You hear a screech as the creature falls, and then you see a pool of ichor start to form along the wall and drip down onto the floor.
Okay. Roland will just say to you, "Good eye." And do I see the big dude at this point since he's right there?
Yes, you can see everybody that's in the room except for Lars. But you see a bunch of copies of Lars.
Okay. So, with the adept marksman thing, it says I can regain a grit point if I deal a killing blow to a significant threat. Would these shadow demons be considered as... Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, regain a grit point. With the second attack, and there's still the other one in front, right? The other...
Yes, okay. the orangish one that was charging you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not right in my face though.
No,
right now.
he's about 25 feet away.
Okay. Roland's gonna turn towards the big one over to the left and take aim. He's
And
gonna.
that green one that's by the portal should be up on the orange one as well. They are moving in that direction.
Okay. He's going to make this a deadeye shot along with the sharpshooter thing, so he's going to gain advantage. 26, so 21.
21 hits.
Okay.
And you're shooting at the Glabrazu?
Yeah. 15 plus 10, 25. And that's all Roland's going to kind of do. He sees that, or Roland actually wants to kind of just run 30 feet along this the adjacent wall, just so he doesn't get cornered.
Okay.
And that's all he's going to do.
So 25 points of damage on that shot. Killed the other one.
Yeah.
Gustar, you're up. You just saw Roland run down the wall. How far down the wall did you run?
30 feet.
But this one's dead, and...
Yes, the closest one is dead, and the orange one is about 15 feet from you.
Okay. And then how far is the next one from the one that's 15 feet from me?
He's about 5 feet behind him. So that dark green one that's by the portal is up with that one.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go up to the one that's 15 feet from me and try to slice it. That does not hit, so I will try again. Dirty 20 on that one.
Dirty 20 hits.
And that's 2 regular and 3 radiant.
So 4 points of damage total, and that was the orange one that ran up on you?
Yeah, the one that was 15 feet away from me. So it's 15 feet of my movement, so I have about 25 feet left. So I just want to go in a diagonal out of the way direction.
Okay, towards Roland or towards the middle of the room?
Let's go towards the middle of the room.
Okay.
Roland's got it.
I would say you could probably move, if you're moving like that, you could probably, without getting an attack of opportunity, get behind the red
I don't have
shadow
an attack
demon.
of opportunity.
Oh, because you did the dance. Is that
It's a minute.
for the next minute? Okay. Yeah, you can move through and get behind the red blood demon if you want.
I don't want to get behind him. I just want to get in the middle of the room.
So you can move past him. You can move to the center of the room then.
Like going towards the portal. Does that make sense? Like I'm going that way.
No, I understand.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure. Okay.
So then the orange shadow demon, seeing you run down that way, seeing Roland move down the wall after shooting him, he's going to turn and go after Roland and get in his face.
Nah. This is a shadow demon doing it, not the big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does a 5 hit you?
Yeah. Just this once. Just
Oh, no, I'm sorry, an 8.
just for you. It'll hit.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He missed his action where he dropped down to his underwear.
So he gets up in your face, misses with his claw attack, and is standing there. That one's dead. Garon, you're up.
I'm going to take another swing at the red demon that's right in front of me with
The green one's technically right in front of you.
Okay.
The red one
Or
is
the
there
green
in the
one.
parry. Okay.
So 2, that doesn't hit. And a 20.
20 hits.
12 points of slashing damage.
Is that just with the sword, or is that with right damage too?
That's just with the sword.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action, Daunting Roar. It's a wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, you got it.
Is it everybody in a vicinity or just one person?
Creatures of your choice within 10 feet.
Okay, so there were 2.
2. I was going to use it on the one directly in front.
I rolled a natural 4. Well, but you can choose any of them within 10 feet, right?
Yeah,
But you can choose a number of them or just one specific
just one. And it was the one that I was attacking.
Wait, read that again?
As a bonus action, once per short rest, creatures of your choice within 10 feet that can hear you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, DC 12, or become frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
It doesn't matter because they both succeeded, but because it says creatures you choose, you can choose multiple ones.
Okay.
Not just one. But I rolled a 14 on the die for the other one.
Okay. Then it fails.
Yeah. So,
And that's the end of my turn.
okay. The purple shadow demon is dead. The Glabrazu sees Lars. 21 and... Yeah. 28.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have the mirror image up, right?
Well, what Lars didn't realize, nor did Alex until afterwards, is that
A true sight doesn't matter. Right, okay.
Right.
Oh, sees through mirror image. True.
Yeah.
So, but if any
just
of
sees
the
you.
other ones attack you...
Yeah, they still only see the images, but he can see.
Okay, so
Lars.
the Glabrezu hits you with both. So that is...
Here we go.
I believe in you.
Lars doesn't.
15 points of bludgeoning on the first attack, and you're medium or smaller, so you are grappled.
No. Okay, great.
And as he grapples you with one,
Uh-huh.
he swings through with his fist. That was a 21, but I'm going to roll again to see if I get a 20. I don't.
Okay.
So he swings through with his fist
Uh-huh.
and hits you for 5 plus 2, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
22.
And he has you grappled in his claw.
Yep.
And he will hold you, well, I'm going to say in his fist because not a claw, but
Okay.
it is a DC 15 to escape.
Right.
That is his turn. The dark green shadow demon who moved up on the orange one will go after Gustar.
You want to do like concentration on my invisibility?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
true.
21.
I'm pretty sure you make it. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Maybe.
Ooh! He's all by himself. I mean, you know what? As he's running at Gustar, he goes to swing and stumbles and ends up catching himself for... I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
9 points of damage as he cuts himself in the side and falls prone. The green shadow demon in front of Garone. I rolled a 19 on the die, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
You take 13 points of psychic damage as he slashes out and hits you. Haisk is standing right there and sees it. He swings through with the red one. 14 hits. 9 plus 8
17.
plus 3 is 20. So 20 points of total damage as he strikes the red one with the first attack. And that one hits. I rolled a 16. So 20 plus 15. Oh, 40 points. I rolled a 5 on that one. So 40 points total to the shadow demon that was in front of him, which is red, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It turns into an Icarus blob. As it sinks to the floor. And
Very
Haisk
nice.
Haisk will shift around to get behind the green shadow demon. And Lars, it's your turn. You're up.
Okay.
Grappled by the Glabrezu.
Yep. So what? I can still attack him, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So, and my Crimson Rite is activated. So, still got my rapier in my hand. I'm going to swing on him. 19.
19 hits him.
And then, whoa. He was 17.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits. Meets it, beats it.
Okay. So that's going to be...
So it's 2 attacks, right? That hit.
Mm-hmm. All right. So it's going to be, for the first hit, it's going to be 11 piercing and 1 lightning.
Okay.
And the next one, it's going to be 6 piercing and 6 lightning.
12 and 12, so
Yep.
24.
Yep. And my invisibility is now dropped because I attacked.
That is Lars. Roland, you are up.
Oh, no. We're
Oh,
not
no,
done.
sorry.
Bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet behind it as a bonus action. And then I'm going to use 30 feet of movement to move 30 feet. So I'm guessing I can get 30 feet just adjacent to the portal.
Mhm.
and then I'm going to move 30 feet back to that very back wall, like, just
Okay.
away from it.
Yep, you'll misty step to basically to the other side of the portal, just on the other side of the portal, and then sprint back to the wall.
Yeah.
Got it. And you hear he's like,
Come back here, little one.
and he turns around and looks directly at you as you disappear behind the portal, and then back to the wall. So he can see you like through the portal as he's looking. He can kind of see you through the shimmer, but you're very like.
Would he be able to see where my like misty step to? Though?
He could hear you based on the sound.
Okay.
And basically just turned because that was all he heard.
All right.
That's what I'm going to say.
Cool. All right. That's it for me.
But you do successfully get 60 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Well, 50-ish because you're back on the wall, but still.
Well, if any more movement I'm going that way more. So
okay, got you. So you're almost to the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Roland, you're up.
So Roland is going to essentially click a button like on the stock of his rifle, and when he does that, his thumb is going to get pierced with like just a small blade.
Okay.
And he's gonna, when that happens, the barrel of his gun is going to just ignite with his Crimson Rite of Fire, and he's going to take another shot or another couple shots.
You do have the orange shadow demon in front of you, so he's in your face. So if you're gonna shoot past him.
Like directly, so like if I
he ran up to you.
So like if I like pivot to the right without leaving his threat range, because he's gonna be like right here, and then the dude's gonna be like clear line of sight, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I'll just kind of like do that. I'll just kind of like pivot a little bit and then like take a shot. I'll make this one a Deadeye shot, so I'll gain advantage. I will do the sharpshooter thing again. 18 plus 12, 30, 25.
Okay.
12 plus 7, 19 plus 10, 27 of the magical damage from his rifle, and 3 fire.
Okay, so 30 total.
Yeah. From the first attack, then Roland is going to do a second attack. Another Deadeye shot. I don't think it's going to hit. Would be 19, 14.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Roland just takes a shot, and each time he shoots from now on, since the barrel's ignited, there's like a hiss that comes out of the barrel since the barrel's fully ignited. But that's all Roland's going to do for now.
Gustar, you're in the middle of the room, and you're up.
So Gustar is going to take out their magical rapier that they've had this whole time. And invoke Crimson Rite on it, right? Because I didn't.
Yep, you can.
Okay.
And you just
Gustar is taking like the plastic off because it's brand new.
Gustar pulls it out, and he's like, "I grow stronger."
There's all these packing peanuts on the floor, and just like, oh.
There's an Amazon box right next to him.
Yeah, as that happens, I'm gonna say
Same-day
my
delivery.
path becomes clear, and I'm gonna look around the room because I need to know who's left.
My path becomes clear, but the enemies are foggy. Where do I go?
Exactly.
There is an enemy right in front of Roland. If you're facing the portal to your right, there are the 2 shadow demons that are probably about 15 feet away from...
still?
Or no, one,
okay.
just the green one.
Because I know some...
Haisk has shifted around to the other side, whereas Garone is in front of it. And then there's the Glabrezu.
Well, I don't want to attack that guy yet.
Please do. He's coming after me next.
And that dark green, the dark
That
green
makes
guy
sense.
You're good.
is actually where the orange one is now as well. I haven't moved them yet, but
No,
that one that's in front of the portal is where he is.
That's fine. Okay, so...
That was out of game. I was kidding by that, by the way. Don't take that as me telling. No, do whatever your character would do. Don't. I'm just saying. I was joking around.
Sorry, influenced. So she. That's me.
Look at you, you're an influencer.
So Gustar is slicing up his other arm with his magical rapier.
Which should be really easy because it's so new. You don't even feel it.
It's sharp.
It's got an amazingly sharp point. The blacksmith did a great job.
And looks around. How far away is that Kuchurable thing. What is
I'm
it
sorry.
called? What is it called?
The what?
What is it called?
The Kutribble.
Kutrivel thing.
The Glabrezu?
Goblet.
Ooh, let's
Glabrezu.
say it. Everybody together. Gibrazu.
Gabrazu?
Chipadoodoo.
Grabazu.
Glabrezu.
Huh?
Grabazu.
I don't know why.
The Grabazu.
The Grabaza.
There you
Seven.
go.
Yeah, it's a Glabrezu. But yeah.
graboid from
Glabrazu.
Glabrez.
Okay, there's an L in there. Okay, so that's what I was just getting confused. That L was sneaky. So I'm gonna go to the
Glabrazu.
Glabrazu. Wow. How far is the Glabrazu to me?
Probably about 25 feet away.
25 feet. Okay. Then I'm gonna go to the Glabrazu
Yep.
25 feet away.
Yeah, you are.
All
You
right.
should do your dance moves where you move like 15 feet.
Oh, I
and
have
then,
to.
and then
yeah, I still have that kinetic
backfire.
jaunt.
So you're dancing for that 25 feet?
I'm doing my little step movement with my sickle and my rapier.
And the chippy doo doo is like, what's happening here?
They have a chippy doo doo. And when I get to it, I'm going to try and hit it with my rapier. Oh my gosh. Ooh, 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 ooh. 24? 24.
Just barely.
Just barely? 24.
I like 7.
Let's do...
Everybody write 17 down.
I told you when you said 17 means a pizza.
Oh, that's right. I don't care.
If you're taking notes.
Yeah.
I don't take notes.
So that is
Neither do I.
9 magical and 2 radiant.
6999 magical. Chippy doo doo.
Two, two, two
And after I
radiant.
do that, I'm going to dance my little self back 15 feet. Yeah, 15 feet.
All right.
That's what I do.
With your magical rapier that you've had this whole time.
I just, Gustar just...
The price tag is still like hanging off of his
He
string.
just, thought the sickles were enough, but then he decided, I might as well get the other one out.
I mean, it's got to be really embarrassing when you go into battle without your magical weapons.
Does a 15 hit Roland?
No.
The orange one swings at you and misses.
Very cool.
Garon, you're up. And you have advantage on the one that's in front of you because you and Haisk are flanking him.
Nice.
All right. Then I'm going to attack him with my regular great sword.
My non-magical.
Natural 20.
Nice.
A 4.
A 4 what?
A 4 on the...
Damage?
Oh, damage.
No, for the second attack.
Oh, the second attack.
Was that the second time you rolled a die?
Mm-hmm.
You have advantage. So even though
So-
you rolled the 20, the 4 would be the next one. So then you would get 2 more rolls.
15.
Did you only roll?
Oh.
Yeah, one more roll.
Okay. Oh, much better. 19.
Okay, yeah, you hit him with both.
Yeah.
First one does double damage. That's your attack and Crimson Right for that one.
8 points of damage.
Is that double?
No, that would be 16 then. And then the second
8
one...
for non-magical weapon. No, I was putting 8. I thought he'd already had it. Did you give me the Stewie Griffin look?
13 on the second one.
13 damage?
Yeah.
The Glabrezu. I tried to figure out who he was going to go after. 'Cause he's got lots of targets.
Sure.
Lots.
He's going to go after Gustar. He rolled a natural 19
I dodge.
Yep.
Silvery bars.
Called it.
Exactly.
for a 27.
I appreciate you.
Man, this metagaming.
Yeah, silvery barbs.
Oh,
That shit.
DM just called it out.
How's that metagaming?
Telling somebody what they should do with their character.
That's not... No. He just reminded me. that I had it. Okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm having difficulty keeping up,
In the
guys.
heat of battle, roll and be like, "Don't forget your silvery bars."
He would. We have a very interesting
You
relationship.
take 19 points of damage.
Did you re-roll?
I have to take the lower one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Then I won't use that natural 20 on you.
I know.
So, 19 points of damage. I like the me
That was me.
You said 19 points.
Yes.
Of what?
Jeez.
of bludgeoning damage as you are crushed in his fist.
I'm not, but okay.
Another 19. Not damage. That's another hit for 19. You take 15 points bludgeoning, and you are restrained as he's not just holding you with one fist, now he's holding you with both. So he grabbed you, and then he reached in and kind of restrained with the other hand. So now you are not grappled, but restrained.
I think it's time for some seduction there, Barb.
I can't seduce my fiance's NPCs.
That's
They
not true.
don't
You
allow
can
it.
if you roll higher than a 9. Higher than a 9.
They always say no, so I just gave up. There's no point.
You're about to get crushed. There might be a point.
The dark green shadow demon is going to move with the orange one. Actually, no, he's not, because he sees them flanking over here. He's going to move towards Haisk and attack Haisk. Yeah, he hits. It's 8 points of damage to Haisk. The green one is going to lash out. Nope. The green one ends its turn. Haisk had moved behind the green one. He was helping out Garone. So he hits his first attack. 17. 20. 17. 21. So 41 points total to the green demon. So that's... The green one turns into a pool of ichor in front of you as well.
Very cool.
Good.
And now there, to be clear, now there are 2 shadow demons. So one behind Haisk, one in the face of Roland, and the Glabrezu left.
Yep.
And Lars, you're up.
Okay. Bonus action. Lars drinks his potion of superior healing. Just rolled that because it takes a while. It's 8d4 plus 8. I got 33.
Okay.
So, feeling better. And he is now going to... What's the closest thing to him?
He's in that back corner. The closest thing to him is probably the orange shadow demon in front of Roland. He's probably about 45 feet away from you.
Okay. Where is Gilbrazu? I can see him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to shoot him twice with my heavy crossbow. Oh, that's going to be 23 and a 18.
Both of those hit.
Okay. That's going to be 10 and 9, 13. So 23 total piercing.
23 total piercing to the Glabrezu.
Yes.
And is that considered a magical weapon?
Nope, it's not.
Okay. What is... do you have any right damage on that at all, or no? Okay. So...
Just regular old stuff. So what, 12? No, 11?
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Still a decent chunk out of him so far. So, Roland, you're up.
Roland is going to use his mutagen craft, and he's going to use, what is it called? Celerity, and increase his dex score by 3, his maximum by 3. So his dex score goes up to 23.
Is that a bonus action, or...
Yeah,
okay.
bonus action. He is then going to take 2 more shots at the big guy. His first one...
Do me a favor. I'm going to do something a little different. Roll, with your newly added dex, roll a straight dex check.
I rolled a 2, so 8.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. I'll tell you what happens.
He's going to use his sharpshooter thing. 29, so 24.
Okay.
10, 17, 27 for the first attack, plus 4 fire.
So as you shoot, because he's holding and restraining Gustar, as you go to shoot, he turns and puts Gustar in your way.
Okay.
You are able to, seeing this, you are able to make a decision. You can roll a dex save to avoid hitting it at all because your dex check against his turn, I rolled a 14, so he rolled a 17, and you rolled an 8. He's able to get around fast enough to block himself. However, you can make a dexterity saving throw to either shoot wide, or you can choose to shoot through. Your ally will take half damage, and the Glabrezu will take the half damage.
Trying to think how mad Gustar would be, but I don't know him.
The real question is, how does your character feel? Does he feel like he would think that I can heal Gustar? I need to kill this Glabrezu? Or would you be like, I need to save my ally first?
I'll just shoot wide.
Okay. Roll a dex check. Dexterity saving throw.
18 on the die.
Okay, yeah, you're able to avert the fire.
Could I avert it since I'm literally right here, just to the shadow demon to my left, since he's right in my face?
With how high of a dexterity saving throw? Sure.
Okay. So yeah,
I'll give that.
I'll just see it and just kind of like pivot back a little bit, or I'll just pivot back a little bit and just like put the gun right against the shadow demon's chest and pull the trigger. So I forgot how much I said. 31, I think. Yeah, because 17 plus 10, then the 4, so 31. Now he's gonna try and shoot at the big dude again, and he's gonna do a deadeye shot this time and gain advantage. And he's also gonna do a sharpshooter thing again. Is he still holding him up though?
Oh yeah, he's still holding Gustar as much as he can, but the Glabrezu is huge. Right? So, well, not huge. It's a large creature. So, now that you know that he's putting the ally in the way,
it's an easier shot, kind of.
You are able to choose to manipulate to pick around him, like a leg shot, or, if he is showing some shoulder shot, okay. You're smart enough to do that.
30 minus 5, so 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 16, 24, plus 10, 34. Plus 3. That is my last grit point as well.
Okay. He looks hurt and pissed off.
So yeah, Roland just quickly redirects his fire at the shadow demon just to his left, and then he'll quickly just like cock the bolt back and shoot the big dude as high on the body as he can. And he's just gonna say out loud, "You're just annoying, aren't you?" And that's all Roland's gonna do.
Gustar, you're up. You have a DC 15 check to break out of it.
I'll do that first.
Mm-hmm. You're restrained, so you're trying to break out of the restraint.
Is that strength?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Okay, so I'm not even going to say now you're grappled. You break out. You're able to get out of his fists, and you land on the ground beneath him. You still have your river dance active.
Was that my action?
That was your action to break out, yes. I can't remember what it's called. Jaunty something?
Kinetic jaunt.
Kinetic jaunt, yep. You can...
Your river dance.
You can dance away from him now that you broke out of grapple.
It's a bonus action to take a potion.
Yes. If you're giving it to yourself, it's a bonus action. If you give it to somebody else, it's an action.
So, as I'm doing my little dance back 40 feet, I'm taking this potion. I got 26 points back.
That's with the plus 8?
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I only got 18 on the die.
This guy gonna swing at Mr. Shooty McShooterson over here.
Dodge.
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
I second it.
Dodge.
Yeah, see, it worked.
So plus 5 is a 20.
Oh, did work.
Dodge.
Double dodge.
Ooh. There you go.
Ooh. 14 points of psychic damage from a claw.
That's fine. That's fine.
Are we alright?
Yeah.
Found out he was adopted.
Garon, you're up.
How far away is the Glabrezu from where I'm at?
It's a chicky-to-do, but alright.
Chicky.
He's about 40 feet away from you,
Chutchki.
but there is a shadow demon on the other side of Haisk, about 10 feet from you.
Okay. I'm going to circle around and flank the other shadow demon.
Okay.
And hit it with my greatsword twice. 21.
21 hits.
And 13.
Roll twice.
With your right damage, or...
No.
And yeah, you have advantage.
Okay.
So
Ha, dirty 20 on
Okay.
the second one. So the first hit will be with right damage.
well, both of them will have right damage if it's your greatsword is
Okay.
activated.
18 points of damage.
Okay. For both attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Tickle him, he's mad. It's the Glabrazu's turn. How many hit points do you have, Reggie?
Don't answer that.
Right now?
Don't answer that.
Mm-hmm.
Or total
How many hit points do you have?
healthy amount. Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Do you have
for
less than 150?
Oh my god.
Counterspell? I'm going to counterspell him.
It's not really a spell that they do. You would have to understand him, and he's doing it in Abyssal.
Nah.
Oh shit.
So he's not, like, there's no, it's only verbal. and
Just for you. Yeah, I am.
you're stunned.
That's fine.
He
That's fine.
used power word stun.
Waste it
in
on
Abyssal.
me. That's fine.
So you're the one that's been shooting him, taking big chunks out. So
How long does that take?
Power
to
word stupid.
like a round, or I can.
do a saving throw?
Yeah, but that's a...
It's a round of me.
con
not doing
saving throw
anything.
at the end of each of its turns.
Oh,
And
that's,
everything's got advantage against you.
Yep.
that's fine. I ain't worried.
And your pants fall off.
And
Gustav
Again.
turns around and stares, but then looks away because then they feel bad.
And you are power word stunned.
By Gustav's beauty. Gustav the Great.
No.
so the save DC on that is 16.
It's easy,
So you know.
but
Yeah, because it says they can innately cast the following spells requiring no material components. So that's his action. Then he's gonna just make a beeline at Roland. So he'll get about 10-15 feet away from you. But full sprint. And then the dark green shadow demon, it's between Haisk and Garone, just got hit by Garone, so swing back behind him. Does a 15 hit?
No.
So he swings through at you, does not connect. Haisk will do his thing. 17 plus stuff. And another 17 plus stuff. So 17s are crazy with him. 11, 23 points of damage with those two attacks. And Haisk yells out loud, get to the portal. Close the portal and end this. If you follow where, as he points it out, you follow where the glyph is lit up, it kind of drifts down and you can see two what look like crystals similar to what you guys saw outside that are kind of glowing in the bottom of the portal to try to basically make it so they can't walk through anymore.
And Lars am close.
And Lars is right there.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Lars hears what Haisk has said,
Mhm.
runs up to the portal,
Okay.
and...
And you're still technically invisible, right? You never dropped it?
No. I dropped it because I attacked.
Oh, you did drop it. Okay.
The way invisibility works
Oh, that's
is
right.
if
I forgot
you
about that.
attack or cast a spell, which I've done both. Welcome to D&D.
I guess it technically should have dropped when you cast Mirror Image then?
You know what? It should have. You're right. But he could see me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, got one on the DMs. Okay. And I'm going to remove the crystals that are making this thing jingle jangle.
Make a strength check.
Nope. Dodge.
I refuse.
Advantage.
Yes.
No.
That is a 15.
Close.
What?
You take it out.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Close. Okay.
You're able to get that one free.
Chewing.
Not me.
Not me.
Is it still going?
You see that the side that you pulled the crystal out from, the light starts to drift up towards the glyph. It doesn't
Okay.
immediately cut off, but you can see it did something.
I get 2 attacks per...
You get 2 attacks per action, but it's an action to remove the crystal. You didn't attack the crystal, you pulled it out.
I pulled it out aggressively.
He was very mean to that
I
crystal.
did. I was like, come on it, you bitch.
Well, there goes the families.
And the clergy.
Oh my God.
All right, well, I've weakened a little bit. Now I'm just standing there with my crystal in my hand.
Roland, you're up.
Hey, can I throw the crystal through the portal? Can I really?
Yeah.
Oh, he chucks it to the thing. Fuck you, Crystal.
The Constitution save is 16.
17.
So you break out of the stun, but that's your turn.
Yeah. Like, I like, just shake my head, like, aggressively, and I just see the big dude rushing at me, and I'm just like, well, come on, then.
And Gustar, it's your turn. Roland just broke out of the stun, and the Gobrazu is charging him. He's probably about, say, 15 feet away from you. But you could intercept if you wanted to before he got to Roland.
And the portal's like at half power.
Yeah. Well, you've got that. You're fine. Does a 17 hit?
Meets it, beats
Now,
it.
for 2 weapon fighting, are you able to hit with the same weapon or with the other weapon you have? Because I have 2 different weapons in my hands.
It's it's your offhand.
Okay.
So you strike with one and then you swing through with your offhand.
So with that one, 7 damage and 4 radiant damage.
And that's with your rapier.
Yes.
So 11 total.
Yes. And the other one doesn't hit. So I step in front of it 15 feet, and then I do my attacks, state Gustar the Great, and then just like kind of jaunt myself back again to get out of its way.
It works. And everyone at home can't see what she just did, but it was
Jaunty.
It was
just so, as jaunts go, so graceful.
It was a quick hop and a skip and pirouette.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how pirouette?
Yeah. A torchete.
All of that.
Did all the things. A full Swan Lake.
Yes.
A full black swan.
Are ballets like your hidden knowledge base?
I know a couple of terms. I wouldn't say it's a knowledge base.
I was just curious. That was
No.
good. That was good.
Thanks.
So Roland,
Yes.
does a 24 hit you?
Oh my god!
Just
I
this
just
one
pissed
time.
that guy off. That doesn't
You
make
take-
sense.
It's not the Gobrazu, it's a shadow demon.
It's not the chickadoo.
The cheeky doo-doo.
You take 12 points of psychic damage from the orange one, who finally hits you with his claws.
I've just been ignoring him literally the whole time.
Took him a little bit, but he finally, late to the party.
I like to think that they're therapists and really just trying to help people work through their problems, but in like the most problematic way.
Garon, you're up.
Did you go drink?
So, how far away from me is the Globrazu?
I mean, a good distance, but there's still a shadow demon right
Okay,
next to you.
I'm just making sure. I'm going to hit the shadow demon in front of me twice.
He just wanted to make sure he did
21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Nice.
And on this one, I'm going to hit him with my right.
Well, you're just using your greatsword, right?
Yeah.
So your right damage is on any time you hit with that greatsword.
Okay.
As opposed to his left.
So the first one does 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's
22.
happening.
Does that hit?
22 hits.
I think it's exhaustion and caffeine.
12 points of damage on the second one.
So 18 total.
Mm-hmm.
So now it is the Globrazu's turn.
No, it ain't.
Well, I just
Dodge.
pissed it off. so-
Dodge on his turn.
Dodge.
I think he would be very, impressed with my jauntiness that it would be a distraction for him.
Lots of numbers. 23
Okay.
to hit you.
Correct.
Specifically,
You're not rolling with advantage, are you?
Roll.
To hit Roland. No.
Okay, just
Roll
wondering. I
14.
thought I heard like 2 or 4.
No,
or
it
8
bounced
dice.
off another one.
Yeah.
No, you heard all those dice when I was trying to
Yeah.
mess with Alex.
Yeah. That one will hit just this one time.
You take
No.
20 points on that one, and you're grappled.
All right.
is Karen's no a reaction? Because, like, I can give a stern no right now.
That
I
would
guess
be a good
Chad's
homebrew.
no.
Do
Right.
I have the advantage from
Karen's
silvery
no.
barbs, by the way?
Yes,
you.
you-
Okay.
Well, so it was for a minute. So if we're still within that, yeah,
All right.
Who knows?
at this point.
That wasn't that. That wasn't 10 turns ago.
Assuming a 24 hits you as well.
Yeah, just this one time.
He's pissed, so he is trying to squeeze the life out of you and hits you for 19 points.
Man.
As he's now, again, you are now restrained.
Ain't
As
enough
he
to
grabs
kill
you
me.
with both hands and starts to twist.
Of hug damage.
Ain't enough to kill me. I'm alright.
And the green shadow demon, chilling over here on his own. Nope. Roll a 3.
I couldn't the chicky doo-doo roll a 3.
Haisk rolled a 17 on his first one, 13 on his second one, so those hit because he has plus 12. Wow, I rolled 2 ones. Still 14 because it's plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
He's a leader, so I gave him the gauntlet strength.
Yeah.
26 for the green guy, and yeah, he's gone. So he did.
What happened? How did he die?
Haisk turns and
Gotcha.
swings at the shadow demon between he and Garone. With 2 strikes, he cleaves it into the shoulder and then comes across from the other side and cleaves his head straight off.
Nice.
And Lars, you are up. There is a crystal on the other side of the portal, but you see the Glabrazu twisting your friend Roland,
I'll be
trying
alright.
to...
He's not my friend, so I pull the other crystal out.
Okay.
Let me roll.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be alright.
Or not.
More than a 10.
Yeah.
More than a 10.
11, actually.
Oh, close. But so...
And does it immediately blink out, or does it kind of go...
It doesn't immediately blink out. It's the same thing. The light starts going up as you look at the other side. It has now reached the glyph, and the glyph is kind of starting to fade.
I can kind of see the portal, though, as it's starting to fade. Mm-hmm. You still kind of see... I threw the crystal to him.
Okay.
Fuck these crystals.
Back him.
Roland, you're up.
Okay, so
I still have movement, sister.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Sorry, girlfriend. You do you.
I start running towards the chicky doo-doo.
Okay. You get about 10 feet from it.
Yep.
okay, so I'm gonna bonus action second wind first. The heal 9, not great. First attack has disadvantage. Well, they both do, but first attack I guess would be a straight roll since the silvery bar.
You're just restrained.
Wouldn't you do his...
restrained attack rolls have disadvantage.
But wouldn't he
They're
do his
holding you?
check
Oh, okay.
to see if he could get out first?
He can do his check or he can attack. It's his choice.
Oh, I misunderstood. I'm sorry. You know what, Reggie? You know how to play D&D more than I do,
But
so go
it
ahead.
wouldn't-
You do you.
I would say the way that you're restrained, you would not be able to aim a gun and shoot him at it. It would have to be a blade or something that's on you.
So
'Cause
okay.
It's not going to be to where you can just like pull out a long rifle and point
So
and
where
shoot.
are my arms? Because I have a pistol in my holster.
They're on your side. Like
So-
he is gripping you like this and twisting.
So I have a pistol in my holster. My arm is it right there? So can I like grab it and like shoot?
No,
with
because you don't have
disadvantage?
any movement.
Okay, so I can't shoot at all. Can't do anything. So I have to use my action to get out.
Isn't it athletics or acrobatics? Is it your choice? The person's choice.
It's
when you
a
get out?
strength check, I believe.
18.
So either one. 18. Yeah. So you're able to manipulate your body to where you get just to the fingertips, to where now you can kind of move your hands and you push, and as you push, you kind of separate the fingers just enough to push yourself out.
Okay, so am I on the
It's a
ground
17
now?
check.
I mean, I'm just gonna get picked right back up, and I can't do anything since I have to use my whole action to do all that.
No, you won't. Don't be so negative. We got you.
I mean, that's it. Can't do anything else.
Gustar, you're up.
How far away is it from me now? Still 15 feet, or did it move closer to Roland?
It moved up to Roland. That's how it grabbed him.
Oh,
So
well, yeah. I guess that makes sense. How far away is that?
I'd say probably like 20 feet from you.
Okay.
25, something like that.
Okay. This thing's probably pretty wise, I'd say. Alright, so I'm just gonna go up to him. The chicky boo-boo thing. And not hit it.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna bonus action say to the Glibrezu, you have upset the balance of this land. But it's to give, Roland here bardic inspiration just to have available in his back pocket.
So, well, that's not silver. It's just inspiration, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying
So
something, but
it's-
I'm just like,
what
he's
is
the only
your
one.
what is your inspiration die?
D8.
D8. Okay. So as this is happening, Gustar runs up on the Glabrezu,
Yeah.
insults it to give Roland advantage.
Yeah.
While you two standing there, Gustar and Roland are looking at the Glabrezu, the orange shadow demon shifts
I forgot that bitch was there.
in behind Roland and takes a swipe at him. It is a 24 to hit for 11 points of psychic damage, and that is its turn. Garone, you are up. The only two things now up are the orange shadow demon and the Glabrezu. Anything else around you has fallen.
Okay. How far is the Glabrezu from where I'm at, roughly?
Probably about 50, 55 feet. Because they're towards the back corner of the room versus you guys are in the front still.
Okay, I'm going to pull my crossbow out and go ahead and shoot it while using a bonus action to reload it. 21.
21 hits.
4.
4 points of damage of piercing.
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 1.
And that was at the Glabrezu.
Yes.
The Glabrezu. Wow. There we go.
See, it's hard.
The Glabrezu reaches out and does try to grab Roland. He grabs him. I rolled a 19. And I did roll that with advantage because the shadow demon is behind you. So if you have something to negate it, let me know.
I mean, silvery barb, I guess? Because I haven't taken a reaction yet, right?
If you haven't taken a reaction, you can. That would make it a straight roll because it was advantage.
It's just whatever the lower one is.
Okay, whatever the lower one is, it's a 13 plus 9, so 21.
Well, you have advantage. Or I guess, no, I'll put the advantage to Lars.
Okay.
Because I already gave you bardic inspiration.
Okay, you rolled low. You take 9 points of damage as he grabs you.
Okay.
However, he is going to turn and make a contested strength check real quick.
Who?
You. Roland, the person who is being held.
Nah, I'm not even going to use inspiration on it. Just 8.
8. Okay, so the Glabrezu grabs you and picks you up and turns and all in one motion throws you basically at Gustar here. Now homebrew the bludgeoning to just be a d6 to Gustar.
Could I attempt to catch him? Gracefully?
You make a dexterity saving throw.
No, that's a nat 1, so that definitely does not happen.
So you take 5 points of damage as Roland crashes into you, and you guys roll backwards about 10 feet. You guys are now basically in front of the portal. As that happens, the Glabrezu turns and starts to walk towards you. You guys see, as he's walking towards the two that he just threw on the ground, a spear fly through the portal that has a chain on it. It stabs the Glabrezu through the side, and in Infernal, you hear,
You have failed me yet again. Return to Shadowfell and face your punishment.
and as that happens, you can see the Glabrezu start to get dragged towards the portal. So he will move about 10 feet per round, so you have 2 rounds before he gets pulled through the portal. So he has been dragged 10 feet. Next round, he will make it just to the edge of the portal. Haisk is kind of frozen. He turns and looks and kind of looks around and tries to see where everyone else is at. Where are you guys all at hit point wise, health wise? Who looks rough?
I'm at 14.
I'm looking a lot better.
You're looking a lot better.
I'm at 31.
So he's going to run over to Roland and pull a superior healing off his hip and give it to Roland. It's, what is that, 8d4?
Plus 8.
Yeah, plus 8. Are we not in turn order anymore? Are we... I can't remember where we're at.
Man.
Pretty
lots of
pretty
fours.
sure, because you said it's going to take 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Well, because there's something I want to do to him if he's being dragged and he's fighting it.
He's being dragged. Yeah, you have a chance to do it. You're up right now.
Okay, sorry.
I'll do the
couldn't remember
math.
where we were.
Nope, you're fine. I'll do the math to get this.
So as a bonus, I think I'm pretty close to him. I'm going to walk up to him, and as a bonus action, I'm going to hit him with the Blood Curse of Bloated Agony. Bonus action, you curse a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you, causing its body to swell until the end of your next turn for the duration. The creature has disadvantage on strength checks and dexterity checks, and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack during its turn. So
Okay.
I figured it would
Yeah,
help it to not be able
help
to
it
fight.
get dragged further.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Roland gets 36 points of healing from the superior potion. I rolled 6 4s,
That's nice.
right?
Okay. And then I walk up to it. I'm going to smack him twice with my +2 rapier, which is a magic weapon. And my right thing is in there doing its stuff, I guess. Is the proper way to say that. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
Woo, 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 woo.
What are we doing for natural 20s again?
Can you do less than 18 damage?
I mean, I'm sure I can.
All right, we'll roll for it. He
I
has
will
18 hit points
I
left.
will find a way. Hold on. Yeah, I can definitely do less than... But what is it? But what are we doing for natural... Or
It's your choice. You can roll 2 or you can roll 1 and multiply it by 2. What do you want to do?
I just want to multiply my damage by 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
Okay, so that's 22.
Okay. So he's
Piercing.
dead. He's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you cast that curse on it,
Yeah.
you see he starts to like writhe in pain and looks at you because he realizes you're the one that cast it. And as he kind of reaches up with his claw like he's going to try to make one last attack, you take the rapier. And where do you want to stab him with the rapier?
I want to stab him right in his face.
Okay, so do you want to go through like
Through the nose, just all the way through his skull.
Okay, so yeah, so you
I mean,
you shish
but
kebab
he's
him.
basically Lars is taking the hilt with both hands and just doing everything he can because the thing is rolled over onto its back. Being drugged, he just steps ahead of it and just down right into its face.
As you do, you see the life leave its eyes, and all of a sudden, the pull, you can just see it just, shoo, and you just last minute are able to free the rapier before it gets dragged into the portal with it.
Yeah.
And as that happens, you look at the top and you can see the rune that you had removed the crystals start to wane. As the light wanes, you hear...
You mortals have merely delayed my return. I will walk on the material plane again soon.
It's no longer the green glow color that it was, and the braziers around you that had the green flame start to... They start to go out one by one.
Okay.
And as you look over, you see the orange shadow demon that was left turn and basically try to beeline out the door. How many of you...
Out the door to the outside.
Yep.
I've got another
trying
attack.
he's trying to get out of the chamber. So
I technically have a second attack.
if you want to use it, use it.
I drop the rapier, grab the crossbow. I'm an expert.
Yep.
I don't know if I told you that. And take a shot at it.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
7
Hits.
plus 9. Oh, gosh. Now, this is not non-magical, so it's not going to do much.
Oh, I fully don't expect him to make it out of the room with all of you with ranged weapons.
That's 8 piercing, so 4.
Do you have anything else?
How much movement did I cause walking up to the thing? Just
Because you
much.
were already on the other side, I would say you only used about 10-15 to get to him.
I start running towards where the Shadow Demon's running, or leaving.
Roland, you're up.
Roland will just take a couple shots.
Okay.
He's gonna use his sharpshooter feat. Where's the inspiration? Oh, D10, not D10, D8. So 11 plus 13, 24, minus 5, 19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Are all of your dice oversized? Oh, okay.
That's personal.
14, 22 plus 10, 32.
32, and that is a magical weapon, correct?
Yeah. Oh, plus the 4 fire. 2. So 36 total.
36 total?
Yeah. If it's still alive, Roland's going to take another shot.
Gotta do math. No. Actually, 36 is exactly what you need because he had 39, so that would be 75. So 36 is exactly what you need. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, Roland will just stand up quickly and just headshot him.
So you stand up, you see him take off, you see Lars take a quick shot at him, and you see the bolt kind of pass through. Like it hits it, but it passes through the other side. And then you turn and you draw down and you just take a shot and you just watch as you hit it in the back, and you can see that black ichor just explode out on the wall as it was trying to get into the hallway. And as it falls, it just immediately turns to a puddle, and you just see this ichor just spread out across the floor, just this black. And as you look around the room, everything that has come through the portal has been killed or pulled back in. Even the one that was pulled back in was killed. You see Haisk kind of drop to his knees and starts to kind of look around, and he takes a deep breath. And you all feel as though he's happy with what has happened here and what's transpired, but at the same time, so much death and how close the demon Utagi was from leaving Shadowfell and making it to the material plane scared him. And that's where we're going to end this adventure. We leave the group in an empty chamber full of death and ichor. The Order of the Bloodhawks expedition was a success with no casualties. Haisk and the party returned to their homes. While Garone had a short trip home to Sanso Isle, the others had a longer trip back to the mainland. Roland, Lars, Garone, and Gustar are known names within the Order, as they are the only team that has not lost a member while fighting to keep a demonic force from entering the material plane. Shortly after this expedition, Garone fell on Sanso Island during the War of the Prides. Roland, Lars, and Gustar still lead expeditions from time to time on the mainland, and are a few of the members of the Order who report directly to Haisk and have Haisk's trust. To this day, Roland keeps the plans on how he created or who created his weapon a secret, and his weapons are considered to be one of a kind. Lars has begun training new recruits of the Order, ensuring they are prepared mentally and physically to charge into battle with the forces of evil. Gustar assists Lars in the training of the new recruits and recounts numerous expeditions and perils faced along the way, educating the new recruits on the different monsters and evils that could await around the corner. Utagi has not been heard from since, but Haisk vigilantly watches the calendar and uses the Order to investigate any signs of demonic forces awaiting Utagi's return and another attempt to step onto the material plane. Thank you again to everyone who has taken time out of their day to listen to our podcast. If you have not already, please check out the episode description and like/follow our cast and show on social media. If you enjoy what you've heard from us for the last few weeks and want to do more to help support the show, please head over to our Patreon and subscribe. We are working on some exciting new perks and will announce them in the coming months for our Patreon subscribers. We will resume the regular campaign next week as Agard attempted to cast Goodberry and accidentally cast Enlarge Reduce on the party as well.